film? Oh, I'm working. Showtime in 2 minutes. 3 minutes. It's showtime. We're live right here at the Divas Mansion. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva, live for the live taping of our 50th episode in Cocktails and Conversation. Tag your friends, share the video. Give me 2 minutes. I see you coming on, Sean. Give me 2 minutes and we're going to hit it. We're going to hit it. We're having some testicle difficulties up in here. Baby, I don't know what the hell to do. We got cameras and a bunch of folks around here, and now they're saying my parents weren't wrong. It ain't nothing but the devil. But Satan, I bind you in the name of Jesus. Excuse my indulgence. BK, Marcus, I see you. Once I come on, I'm on live. What y'all need to do is just give me, what time is it? Give me my theme song on Alexa. Facebook, I don't own the rights to this music. I don't know what's happening. We got a lot of cameras and shit here. I don't know. Everybody's here, honey. I don't know. Y'all need to be quiet. Be quiet, it's showtime. Max, wait a minute. Can y'all hear my music? Chicago. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva. This is Cocktails and Conversation, episode number 50, our very first live taping. Y'all make some noise up there. They are in here. They are in here. They are in here, baby. They are in here, baby. Y'all make some more noise, honey. In here, honey, we got a lot going on. I might have too much damn equipment going on. I don't know. But I know this, Darlene, I see you. It's time. Rena Love, I see you. We want to send a big shout out to Trey Reese, to David, LaShawn, Chris. My nieces, the Max, are here. Neo, happy birthday, Neo. Shonda, LaToya, Carrie, Wayne Sellers. Our caterer tonight is Julian Caterers. Our sponsors, Anthony Galloway and Equality of Illinois, they're in the building. Hello. Becky Hawkins Dupree is here. Adrian, Kyle, Buddha, and Tay, and the Heavy Diva staff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do me a favor real quick and share this video. I don't know what's going on with all these computers, but some things you can't even worry about. Can y'all hear my music?
Yeah.
Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. And I don't want no shit out of you either, so you know I don't want y'all blocking and cutting and shit. I love you too. I love you too, Travis. Listen, tonight we're going to jump right into our hot topics. Y'all grab a beverage and coming around the computer. Excuse my indulgence. And this is not my book with my notes in it. I have another notebook. Julian, I see you. That's my cater. Hey, Beverly. Hey, DeMarco. You might be in the shower. I need that book.
Oh, Sean, you got it.
Yes, it's showtime. Hey, Teresa.
You gotta come out.
Okay, BK, in about 2 minutes, you can turn that off.
Okay.
Anderson Studios are here tonight. They're here, y'all see them. Baby, this is our first live taping, honey. Been a lot of shit going on, but we gonna make it do what it do up in here.
Hello.
Matt must be in the shower.
He must be, we good, whatever. Facebook, I do not own the rights to this music. Hello, North Carolina. I see you, I see you. I see you, Lamar. I see you, Catherine. Hey, girl, how are you? Look at you. I'm here to help you tonight. I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva. I'm on live on YouTube, on Facebook. I ain't even got on YouTube, honey, because there's so much shit going on, honey. Yeah, I might have to stream in later, girl. Shit, I don't even know. Can y'all see me, camera crew? Can y'all?
Yes, I can see you.
I don't know what's going on. Hey, BK. All right, BK, that's it. Chicago, I'm Otis Mack, Chicago's Heavy Diva, live and direct in Heavy Diva Studios for our live taping of Cocktails and Conversation, episode 50. I need everybody here one more time to make some noise and let them know that I'm not here by myself. Are you in this bitch tonight? Well, thank you so much. We have a few technical difficulties, but you know, honey, shit happens. We're going to jump right into our hot topics. First of all, I got to give a big shout out to my caterer. We got food and shit here. Julian Caterer, Small Catering. Yes. They are our sponsors today. They're here. They got food and shit. And then we got our other sponsors from Equality of Illinois, Anthony Galloway and his team. They're in the building tonight. Also, all of our beverages were sponsored by Brando's and Dino's in Chicago. Thank you guys so much for loving me. I love you most of all because you love me. I'm who I am because of you. And for this, I want to say thank you. Keep in mind tonight that I'm here to help you. Keep in mind, I also want you to share this live video. We're going to jump right into our hot topics tonight. Let me thank everybody so much for coming tonight. Grab your beverage. Excuse my indulgence. Real quick, we got a live audience tonight, so some of them might be asking questions. I see my nieces, the Max up here, my sons, my nieces, nephew. Okay, let's jump right into our hot topics, honey. As we are approaching Cordero from Testosterone and what's his show name? What's your show name, baby?
Dicks.
Huh? T-Talk. He's here, baby. I got other promoters and other show hosts here trying to get on, trying to get like I did, girl. But you know how it be. Being at odds with your parents. Huh? Amen. Being at odds with your parents. We're going to just jump right into our hot topics tonight. And keep in mind that these are my views and my comments. If you don't like it, oh well, turn to another channel. Because tonight, for the next hour, you're in the hands of me. Being at odds with our parents. As we make our approach into the new years, we need to try to settle differences and misunderstandings that we have with our family, be it our mother, our sister, our brother, or our cousins. You understand? We don't need to take this mess over into the new year. What we have to understand and realize is that nowadays, and I'm old school. I'm the true version of 46 years old. It's my story, goddammit, you let me tell it. I'm 46, it's my story, you let me tell it. I ain't said nothing about that Coach purse you have, which ain't even real. If you say Coach, but it seemed like catch. But I'm here to help you. But I'm not, we ain't going that way tonight. We ain't going, I got a live audience, they try to talk back. But what we need to do is try to clear and make amends as we go into the new year. As we go into the new year, we don't need to take the frustration and all of the mess that we had dealt with all year, be it with our parents, our kinfolks, or whoever it is. And what we have to understand, that we're in a new era now. So back in the day, it used to say, when mama said it, that settles it. That was it. Hello, somebody. If mama said it, I don't give a fuck right or wrong. If mama said it, that's the way it was. Yep. But nowadays, things have changed. And I need all of you babies. Hey, Shirley Caesar, Shirley Caesar just walked into the door. She got greens, beans, tomatoes, potatoes, yams, graham, all the time. But I'm here to tell you tonight, things have changed, and a lot of us need to get out of our old ways. Now watch this, because I'm going somewhere with this. We need to get out of our old ways and get out of thinking in the days of old. That's why scripturally, and this is not a biblical show, Reverend, we got some ministers here today, but that's why in the Bible, they have an Old Testament and they have a New Testament. If they were just going to live by the Old Testament, there would be no need to even have a New Testament. But since things change and circumstances change, we need to learn to change with the time and the circumstances. That was the time that Mother said it. Whatever Mother said, right or wrong, we dealt with and rule ourselves accordingly. Somebody say something. But now things have changed. Now, Otis, well, what are you talking about? Where are you going to with this? Well, I'm going to, I use myself as an example. Somebody answer the door. I use myself as an example. My grandson was here on the other week, and he came to my house, and he walked in my house, Keisha Mac, and he spoke to everybody but me. Somebody say something. He was so excited to see everybody, but he walked into Pawpaw's house, and I hope my daughter's listening because I'm here to hope you. He walked in Pawpaw's house, and Kendall, he spoke to everybody but me. So when I quit, although I was upstairs on the east wing, and everybody else was downstairs on the lower level, and he spoke to them in coming in. But when he came in, Gwendolyn, even once he came up to the upper level, before speaking to me, he went into the guest bedroom, put his coat up, and if I hadn't caught him going downstairs, he wasn't going to even speak to me. He was just excited to be here. But I'm here to hope you. So I stopped him, Keisha, in his tracks, and I said, hey, Ron, am I invisible? Do you see me here? No, I'm going somewhere with this. So he then came into the room. I was going to speak, but I was hanging my coat up. Okay, well, now that you hung your coat up and I done told you to come speak to me, he comes in Pawpaw room. I said, well, you ain't spoke yet. My grandbaby, 7 years old, hit the bed. Well, what you want me to do? Oh! Girl, you know my blood pressure shot up. I ain't even on blood pressure medicine. He hit the table, hit the bed like, bitch, you bothering me. Excuse me. So, and then his mama was sitting in the room, and I hope you're listening. His mama was sitting in the room, and I said, excuse me. I said, Patricia, my daughter, what you need to do is get his coat and take his tail on back home. Because I don't know where he been and who he been talking to, but what he's not going to do is come in Pawpaw house and act like this his house, and he's the adult in this house. Somebody follow me if you will. So my daughter got upset. I'm hoping she's listening. My daughter got upset and they left even without speaking. Shit happens. I'm good. My house is paid for. Okay, but anyway, let me share this with you. And I'm going to move forward with it. So moving forward, she says to me, she called me and said, well, we came all the way out there and then you sent him home. Yes, I sent him home because he was disrespectful. And I'm a person who believes in what you allow will continue. Follow me if I'm his pawpaw. I ain't his peer. And if you don't stop him now, then he's going to grow up to something that you're going to regret later. So I believe in training a child in the way that they should go. Are you following me? So I'm moving fast forward a few days. Excuse my indulgence. So he calls me and say, Paul, this is Ron. I say, hey, baby, how you doing? You hurt my feelings. You 7 years old. I hurt your feelings. What about my damn feelings? I'm your pawpaw. You understand? That PlayStation Switch that you want that cost me $300. I don't get a hello for that. Christmas is coming. We was talking, we was kids. We be nice leading up to Christmas. Because Santa gonna know when you're naughty or nice. But to hell with that. And now your mama done jumped on the bandwagon with you and allowed you to call me and tell me to say I hurt your feelings at 7 years old? Baby, y'all need to raise these children the way you're supposed to raise them. And I told my daughter, and I will say this and take my seat, excuse my indulgence. If you don't like the way I chastise your child in my house, just like the Lord blessed me with one, he blessed you with a house too. Keep him at your house, and we won't have no misunderstanding. But while you're in my house, while you come to Pawpaw's house, you're going to respect the house. Right. And what example are you setting as a mother to tell him that Pawpaw was wrong and to call me and say, I didn't like how you talked to him? Well, I worked for Department of Children and Family Service for the last 17 years. And all those times I've seen you whoop my grandbaby's ass, I'm a mandated reporter. governed by the state of Illinois. Amen. I could have just picked up the phone and called and said you was abusing that kid. But that was the way you choose to discipline your child, and it was not my place as a pawpaw to say anything about it because he lived with you and you're his mother. So what I want to tell y'all today, learn how to raise your children. Learn how to teach them to be respectful to their elders, to their parents, to their grandmothers. If you are sitting out there and you got a mother you mad with, you are in odds with for whatever reason, a mother or a daddy or a grandparent or a relative who you are in odds with because some things were said that you don't understand, baby, you need to get over that. You need to get over that because when they're dead and gone, you can't get it back. Are you following me? You can't get that back. Once you get, a lot of y'all sit here and you get mad and frustrated for whatever reason. But if you don't want me to discipline your child, it's best for you to just keep your child at home. And I can love your child from the home front. I can love them from the home front. But as for me and my house, for me and my house, we're going to do it that way. And I don't owe a 7 or 8, 9, 10, 13, 15, 16-year-old no explanation, nor do I owe you an apology. If Paul said it, that's it, and I believe that should be the end of conversation. Can somebody say something in the room? Amen. I think that should be the end of that conversation, and I'm still vexed in my spirit that my grandson called me and told me I hurt his feelings. And he told me I hurt his feelings because the mama was in lieu with him, like I had done something wrong. What the hell you mean I done something wrong? I'm going to do something wrong for Christmas when you don't get that Nintendo Switch and all that other shit you asked me for. Then you can say I've done something wrong, and I'm here to hope you. But I did buy you something. So let me share this. So if we got folk in the sound of my voice who are at odds with their parents, y'all need to fix that. Y'all need to fix that. My daughter called me twice and I didn't answer the phone. And she then texted me and say, well, I guess you got an attitude, so you're not talking to me. Boo, I'm a grown man. I'm the full version of 48 years old.
There you go.
You understand me? I'm the full version of 48 years old. Let me tell you something. Time change. Time moves quick. But let me share this with you. Let me share this with you. I don't have to dodge your phone call because I'm a grown man. When you called me, I was dealing with another situation. You know what I'm saying? It had nothing to do with you and my grandbaby. Love you just the same. But I was dealing with another situation. So I wasn't not only answering your call, I wasn't answering nobody's call. Because when the job call and I'm in a situation, I deal with that situation at that time. I wasn't dodging your call. There was no need for me to dodge your call. If I was dodging your call, when you called me this time and I called you back, I wouldn't have called you back because I would be still dodging it. So you better catch the ball, baby. Catch the ball. So there's something that you all need to fix. Before we go into 2019, leave that shit behind you.
Checkmate.
Leave it behind you. Let me tell you why I need you to leave behind you. Because a lot of you all are bitter and bothered. Dealing with shit, you're stressed out, you're constipated. Typically, you should boo-boo 2 to 3 times a day. Some of you all in the sound of my voice ain't boo-booed all week. Because you're literally full of shit. You're stressed out. You're wondering why your feet are swelling up, why your hair is coming out, why you're sneezing, it ain't got no cold. Because you're stressed out holding on to shit that you should have let go of a long time ago. And I'm here to tell you tonight, let that shit go before you take it in the new year. If your aunt, your cousin, your niece, your nephew, if you done reached out to them and tried to mend differences, you tried to mend shit that a lot of y'all are mad at people and hate folk for shit that you done been mad at them so long, you done forgot what you're mad at them for. It's been that long. You mad, what you mad at her for? Hell, I don't know. I just know I'm mad at her. But it's been so long. So as we approach 2019, let that shit go. Y'all need to have that reset spirit. Push the reset button. Let's start this shit all over again. Y'all make some noise up in here. I need you all, as I move forward, to start being honest with people. Start being honest with people. How many times have you folks said some shit to you and you done went home? Now watch, follow me if you will. The folks done said some disrespectful shit to you and you done went home and said to yourself, girl, I started to cuss his ass out. I'm gonna say this again. How many times have somebody at work, church, job, the family reunion, the bar mitzvah, at the shopping mall, wherever the fuck you was, somebody done crossed your path and done some stupid shit to you, and you done waited all till you got home and say, I started to cuss their ass out. I need you all to leave that started to spirit where you got it from. Where they get you at, you get their ass right there. You understand me? Right. And if you start getting folk where they get you at things, and you will feel so much better. See what happens when they done cuss your ass off at the South Shopping Mall or at church at work, then you take your ass home and be all first. I started to tell that bitch this. I started to say this. The next time that happens, nah, bitch, I'm gonna get you where you got me at.
Transfer, yeah.
And I need you all to take that into 2019. Yeah. Where they get you at, get them back. It's like tag. You fat bitch, hit you back. Fuck you, bitch. End of conversation. I had a client the other day tell one of my co-workers, you an old black bitch. I said, well, what did you tell her? I was ready to fight her. Nah, bitch. Well, Mr. Mack, what you have said? You a fat bitch, you a white bitch. I don't give a fuck, bitch. Your mama's a bitch. I don't give a fuck. You gotta get people. You gotta start getting people where they get you at. Yeah. And my niece owned a daycare. I'm going somewhere with this. My niece owned a daycare. I had pulled up to the daycare to see my niece, and the client was at the distraught client was at the door, Gwendolyn. The distraught client was at the door. Her and my niece was at within, going back and forth. My niece a Mac. She like her uncle. She was ready to fight. Bitch, I'll kill you. And I jumped off the car. I say, Keisha, what's going on? I say, whoop her ass. Whoop her ass. Right or wrong, girl. Because if somebody come to your house to whoop your ass, you're supposed to whoop their ass. Somebody say something. If you a bad, if somebody a bad enough person to come and ring your door to whoop your tail, you're supposed to get your tail whooped.
Fuck them up.
Because as for me in my house, I'm going to whoop some ass. Okay? So stop this. I need y'all to stop being honest with people and stop letting people just say anything to you. I don't care who it is. Even if your boss talked to you disrespectful. Remember before you got that job, you was looking for a job?
Yep.
And just like you was looking for that job, you've been there 3-4 years, you're qualified to get another one. Don't let nobody just say anything to you. I'm a no tolerance type of guy. Remember, I like the job, but I'm grown. We teach children. I work in education, Kyle, and so I teach children. I'm not a child. So stop letting people say anything to you. Controlling people. How many of you all are in controlling relationships? In the room. How many of y'all in controlling relationships? Oh. In the room. There's a lot of lying folk in the room. There's a lot of lying folk in the room. Anybody here in any controlling relationships? Anybody? 80%. Anybody? 80%. Okay. I need y'all to stop it. No, well, Casey, you're married. It's a different when you're married.
It's even more.
It's a different when you're married. If you got a controlling husband who's a provider, let him control. Let me tell you. But I said controlling relationship. Okay. Controlling relationship. If you're in a controlling relationship, let me tell y'all this tonight. If you're in a relationship and you got a controlling companion, do me a favor as we go into 2019. Get the hell up out of it. Tell them to listen to Janet Jackson.
He getting late.
Control. I'm moving forward. This is a hot topic. There's a lot of folk. I got a lot of gays and straight, heterosexual folk in here tonight. Now, this is a topic I wanted to save till last, but it's on my list. There's a lot of talking in the audience. There's a lot of talking in the audience. There's a lot of talking. This ain't y'all's show. Maybe y'all need to go live and go to the car. But born gay.
Ooh.
All right, hello. Born gay or a choice?
Oh.
Was I born gay or did I choose to be gay? Now, I'm about to go around the room. There's a lot of gays and straights
I
here.
smell pussy and it didn't smell right.
You need to probably wash up then, honey.
You better wash up.
All right, follow me if you will. Follow me. I got a live audience, so it's hot in here tonight. Born gay. I was born gay. I was born gay, or did I choose to be gay?
I chose, like this face.
BK, she got a question. Let her write it down. So now I'm gonna give you my answer in a few minutes, but I'm gonna go around and ask a few people. Even in my Jerome Morgan say, "Baby, I was born this way." They say born. Karen Evans says, "All right, I was born this way." Paris Cross, "Hey baby, honey, I was born gay." Dwayne Thompson say he was born gay and glad about it. So I need to ask my audience. I need to ask some of my audience tonight, what are your thoughts? Are you born gay or is it a choice? Luckily tonight I got some gays, straight, heterosexuals. I got some ministers in the house, and I need BK, if you will, Marcus and BK, can you just take this around and give me some of their questions, their comments? Born gay. All right, Star Bonet say, I don't believe people was born gay. And it's interesting, I know you and I'm glad to hear you say that I don't believe people was born gay because you one of the biggest gays in the city. And I know you've done shows for me and I love you dearly. Born gay, it was a choice to come out about it. All right, Paris Cross say he was born gay, but it was a choice to come out about it. Now ministers, I got some ministers in the house, and I know biblically the Bible says God knew our whereabouts and our existence and where we was going even before we got here. And a young man asked me, Otis, were you born gay or did you choose to be gay? I told that young man, I choose to be gay the same day you choose to be straight. I choose to be gay. Now with all the turmoil, now first of all, this is I'm not gay. So ooh, I got folks listening. Oh, my co-workers, hey. Mr. Mack is not gay. I'm gay friendly. I'm really bisexual. If you bi, I'll be sexual. When I go to Commonwealth and ICOR and people gas, and they don't ask me where I got the money from, baby. They just takes the money. They just takes it. So but I had to ask the question because it was brought before me. Do you believe you were born gay or it's a choice? Jim said, yes, he was born gay. Yes, people are sexual. It's not a choice. Okay, so let me just ask around the room. I got folk writing some comments around the room. Some comments are going around the room, and I'm going to ask this question. Are you gay because of a bruise or etc.? That's a good question because I was on, it's too much talking in that room in there. I was on a radio show with Sandra Blakely and Dr. This minister, I forgot his name. And we was talking about being gay and born gay. And it's too much talking in that room in there, BK. And I asked them, and he said most folk who are gay has been through some physical abuse, they've been neglected, they've been abused through the years sexually or mentally, And so that was their go-to. It led me, and my comment to them was that was not true in all cases. Because watch this, and I'm going somewhere with this. I don't like liver, Kyle. I tried liver, Ty, and I don't like it, Kendall. I tried liver and onions with rice and biscuits. I don't like it. I don't like the taste of it. Are you following me? And since I don't like it, if you're cooking it, Gwendolyn, I'm not eating it. I tried it, Joshua, and I don't like it. So if I tried something, Julian, and I don't like it, that means I'm not going to do it again. Are you following me? You're not going to sit here and tell me you've been sexually abused by a male or a female. Somebody answer the door. You ain't finna tell me you raped me as a child, Joshua. You raped me as a child, Spanky. You hurt me. You physically abused me. And I didn't like it, Kendall. But I'm going to grow up and let somebody else rape me and physically abuse me again? Do that make any damn sense to you? Y'all make some noise up in this studio. That don't make any sense to me. If I was abused as a kid physically and you done something to me and I didn't like it, I'm going to grow up as an adult and continue to do it? Do that make any sense?
Hell no.
Don't make no sense to me. Excuse my indulgence.
That's buffoonery.
And I'm here to help you. So my take on gay, lesbian, this is my take, and these are my views and my opinions. I don't think I would want to choose to be something that hurts me. Choose to be something that I was hurt and abused as a child. I don't want to choose to continue to live that lifestyle. If it hurt me, typically it's something I'm going to shy away from. Are you following me? I don't want to be bothered with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to pursue the hurt that was brought on me. So this is my show and my opinions. I love your hearts. I believe that you are born gay. I believe is now Otis, well, somebody say, well, if you're born gay, do you have a choice to change it?
I don't know.
If it's there, it's there. If it's there, it's there. There are so many times, watch this, even biblically, and this ain't no biblical show, pastors. It ain't no biblical show, but some folks say God can bring you out of it. I know a young man, and I won't mention his name, but he go to Greater Holy Temple on the west side of Chicago. He's their minister of music. I ain't gonna mention no name, but you know I will, because what you gonna do to me? He was once gay, but he said the Lord took it from him. But if you've seen him and talked to him, the first thing you say when you see him is what?
Hey, sis.
Hey, girl. Because it's still there. Now, whether he's acting on it or still doing it, I don't know. And I'm going to accept him for what he say. For what he say. Are you following me? But sometimes people do things for convenience. They do things to make folk happy. But I want everybody in the sound of my voice, I need you to make yourself happy.
Come on, man.
Whatever works for you, you let that work. Because at Judgment Day, they say ain't no sissies going to heaven. Well, I'm here to tell you, if ain't no sissies going to heaven, the choir ain't going to be able to sing. You gonna need some queens. You're going to need some queens in the choir stand. You're going to need some lesbians on the praise team. Okay. You're going to need it. We make things, gays make things full and complete. Okay. So don't let nobody beat you up. Listen to me. You be who you want to be and be with whoever makes you smile. If it's a cat, dog, a man, a woman, a boy, a girl, don't make me no difference. And a lot of times people need to stop putting so much energy in who you're sleeping with and how you're living. You know what I'm saying? I'm living good. I'm living wonderful. I live in this big old house all with me and my children and my 2 dogs, and from time to time, I have a little date come by here. You know what I'm saying? So these are my opinions. I'm trying to read. I'm trying to, that sound like, okay. I'm trying to read some of the comments. There's a lot of talking in the foyer. So Otis Mack's opinion is, if you're born gay, you can be born gay. If it's a choice, I don't give a shit. I don't know why nobody wouldn't want to choose to be in a lifestyle where you just can't walk down the street without being humiliated. Now you can be a fat bitch and walk down the street. They might call you a fat bitch, but be a sissy, they're gonna chase you down the street. Depending on what neighborhood you live in. That's why I moved to the suburbs, because I got tired of running. Girl, I was with some friends of mine one time, and I ain't gonna mention no names, but you know I will. Excuse my indulgence. And the boys got after us on Madison and Keeler, and we was running, and the group of boys said, "Get the fat one." Baby, I was the fattest one in the group. And I heard them say, "Get the fat one." And if I tell you, God won't give you traveling and running shoes, baby. I never knew I could run that fast. I said, girl, they ain't gonna get me. I punched it. My friend said, bitch, I didn't know you run like this. I said, with trouble, get behind you. Baby, I had ordered steps. Baby, I got up and I made quick my way, honey. So my opinion on being gay, and it's a choice, I think you're born gay. Now, some of y'all choose to be gay, oh well, God bless you, I love you. Welcome to the community of all the gays, that not me, but all the other gays. I'm not gay, remember, this is all I know. I'm bisexual.
These are the
Okay, be with whoever makes you happy. Y'all be that. Some of my audience, most of the audience say, and listen, and tonight in my audience, I have gays, straight, heterosexual. I got a couple transsexuals. I got a bisexual. I got a couple folks that ain't having no sex. They ain't had sex in so long they don't even know they what they call wish sexual. Wish I had some sex. But okay, who's that?
Me, Shonda.
You ain't had no sex?
No.
Call me. Income tax time is coming, and I did tell you I was bisexual, baby. I knock your wig back, I'll knock it back. I got born gay, 50% choice, born gay, 100%. No one would choose to be gay. Depends on the different situation, but it develops. Okay, well, that's somebody smart bitch in here. It does not matter. Stop being treated equal, and very much so. Somebody said it does not matter. And one thing that I do believe in, we need to start letting people accept and understand to respect whatever sexuality you are. My sexuality has nothing to do with me as a person, or do with my capability of fulfilling a project or need or anything. In the house tonight, I have one of our sponsors. I'm going to squeeze him in because I know he got something to say. From Equality of Illinois, Anthony Galloway. Y'all give Anthony Galloway a big hand. Give him a big hand. They give me a lot of money, and I want him to say something. Anthony Galloway, do you think you can be born gay or it's a choice? Talk to the audience.
I don't think it matters.
Okay, don't talk to me. Why don't it matter?
I think everybody should be protected under the law regardless. People have the right to be whoever they want to be. People have the right to live as they are. And so no one should ever feel threatened, feel bullied, feel as if they are less than. Who cares what other people think? So I don't think it matters. The science does say that people are born having various sexual orientations. We believe that sexual orientation is a it is on a scale. It is not something that is sexual orientation is not something that people just wake up and say, I want to be gay. So I'm gonna tell you, I grew up in East St. Louis, Illinois, and I was gay from the time I came out of my mother. And I know that in my early years, people tried to bully me over that. And I was 5 years old when I heard the word fag for the first time. And I remember my grandmother telling me, my first day in kindergarten, saying to me that I was a very special child after I asked her what was a fag. And it was from that point on, I knew nothing about sex at 5 years old.
You wasn't having sex at 5
Not
years old?
at 5, maybe at 8, but not at 5.
You're a little slow.
Yeah, that's right.
I grew up on the west side, Dave. We was sucking it for
Yeah, that ain't my life. That ain't my life. That ain't
my babysitter ran out of milk. And I'm just crying. Ain't had no milk, so they didn't get me.
But here's the point. This is what I want young people to understand. This is what I want young people. This is what I want people who are living in rural communities that may not have the support, like people in the room. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
We should be treating people with respect regardless
Yes.
of who they are. But not to switch the subject, one of the things I wanted to really come on your show and say happy belated birthday to you, and I also wanted to say thank you. You were very much involved in the last election. Right here in Illinois, we had a really good night on November 6th.
We did.
We have a brand new Governor-elect J.B. Pritzker.
Y'all make some noise for Governor Pritzker.
J.B. Pritzker. I wanted to say something about the sitting governor. The sitting governor has actually been really good on LGBTQ issues. I'm not sure about other things, but the sitting governor, I want to thank Governor Rauner for his support on LGBTQ legislation. But we really believe that this next governor, J.B. Pritzker, is going to be an actual advocate for LGBTQ causes, not just from, Boys Town policy, but really looking at LGBTQ people on the west side of Chicago, on the south side, and from my hometown of East St. Louis. We believe that LGBTQ equality is something that is bigger than white LGBTQ, and we believe that he's going to look at some of these issues of impact around LGBTQ issues. And last April, you went with us to Springfield.
I did.
To Advocacy Day.
Went to the Capitol.
Yes, you did.
Spoke with a couple senators.
Yeah. And so we believe that people should join us in Springfield and really kind of champion some of these causes. One of the causes that we're looking at right now is the inclusive curriculum bill. Just like Black history is important, we believe that LGBTQ history is important. So one of my folks that I look to is Bayard Rustin. How many folks have heard of Bayard Rustin?
I have. I received the Bayard Rustin Award back in '96. I have it in there on the counter. I have the Bayard Rustin Award. Get it for me. On that table.
So Bayard Rustin, real quick, and then I'll wrap it up.
It's over there.
No, it's on that table by the blue light. Go on.
So Bayard Rustin was an architect of the March on Washington.
He was.
And was told that he had to step back because he was a communist and because he was gay. Our great FBI director, J. Edgar Hoover, was not a very big fan of Dr. Martin Luther King. And so Bayard Rustin does not get the credit that he deserves. Mm-hmm. And so we hear about Bayard Rustin kind of in the backgrounds, but Bayard Rustin was a huge LGBTQ person living in the 1960s. So the inclusive curriculum bill will help young people like myself, hopefully 30 years earlier, to be able to affirm themselves at looking at people who played a part in history, looking at transgender folks like Sylvia, oh my God, her name escapes me, and Marsha P. Johnson, who actually started the 1968 Stonewall that we often hear about. We hear about Stonewall Inn because it's a great bar in New York, but we forget about some of these people who are Black, brown people who absolutely played a critical role in making sure that white LGBTQ folks get to enjoy the marriage equality that they get to enjoy today. So I just want to make sure that we are very clear that the fight is not over for LGBTQ equality, and it doesn't matter whether a person chooses to be or if they were born as LGBTQ people. They have the same access. They should have the same access to the rights that our heterosexual counterparts have, and then we should go further when we talk about rights as it pertains to people of color and being LGBTQ. Thank you for letting me be on the show. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you so much.
And we hope that you join us on May 15th for Lobby Day in Springfield. But most importantly, we have municipal elections coming up on February 23rd here in the city of Chicago, and that we're having an LGBTQ mayoral forum on January 19th during Dr. King's weekend. So thank you again, and hope to see more of this show and watch it blossom.
Thank you. Y'all make some noise. Anthony Galloway. And Anthony Galloway is from one of my sponsors, Equality, Illinois. Equality, of all those t-shirts you guys are wearing, they purchased them. All of the funding that's sponsored by my show is on behalf of Equality, Illinois. I need y'all to give them a big hand. They write me big checks. I thought maybe he's going to pull out one tonight, but I guess he'll just send it to me. Thank you. They really takes care of me, and I had to give them a moment. Tonight I'm going to do something typically different that I normally don't do, because normally I'm here by myself doing this show, but I have a bunch of audience in the house tonight, a bunch of guests in the house tonight. I'm going to give them an opportunity. A lot of you all don't know this young man, but he travels with me. He's my personal assistant. Wherever I go around the country, he's with me. Come here real quick. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. Y'all make some noise for BK. BK. This is my right-hand man, so you know, if you see Otis, you see BK, he takes care of everything for me.
I take care of the man.
And I want to tell you publicly, BK, I want to thank you and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Also, I got some of my other staff here tonight. Stay here, BK. I got my son, Buddha. Come here, Buddha.
I don't like her.
You don't like her. She ain't that fond of you either. Y'all get Buddha, big hand. Y'all get Buddha. And we got Marcus, another one of my staff members. We got my staff tonight. Marcus. We got Sean. Where you at, Sean? We got Sean. Hey, Sean. We got Wayne. Where Wayne at? He's getting old. He's getting old, baby. Wayne, where you at, baby? He on the Wayne, here we come. Where Wayne at? Come on, Wayne. I need that Wayne. Look at the camera. That's Wayne, all of my staff. And we got Picosha, Renee. Peanut, where you at? He might be stuck. He might be stuck. Is he stuck?
I be selling my camera.
Where Peanut at?
Peanut over there, he's stuck.
Okay, well, he's stuck. But I definitely want you all that I don't do, wait, here come Peanut. I don't do all this stuff by myself, although you think it's all me. Peanut, look at the camera, they don't see you. Come over here.
Don't follow me.
That's Peanut. Just look at the camera, you ain't got to get all cute. That's Peanut, y'all. And these are my staff, I got a bunch of more. John Baker, Lionel, they had to work tonight. Who am I missing? And Sean Coleman. Those are my staff members,
right.
but they had to work. But I want to tell y'all, thank y'all publicly, and I love y'all. Get the hell out of my set. All right, we're winding down. Let me tell you this: a lie is a lie.
Show.
A lie is a what?
Lie.
And sometimes we as people, Tay, need to start telling folk to stop what?
Lying.
To stop lying. I told you earlier in the show, a lot of times, I forgot. Before I move forward, I got another staff member here. He ain't got his uniform on. come over here, Ferris, because he was going to cuss me.
Y'all can make
I
noise.
look at him. Baby, he was going to cuss me out without leaving.
Gonna read this.
This is Ferris. Ferris is another one of my staff members. He ain't got his uniform on. That's why I didn't know who he was. So that means he ain't getting no check tonight. But thank you, Ferris. I love y'all. Give Ferris a big hand. I love you, Ferris. And I forgot my other. He ain't my staff member, but he coordinated all my shows. Spanky, we love you up there. Spanky Hawkins, my child. I love you. But let me move. A lie is a lie. I don't care. I'm gonna pull that in a minute. A lie is a lie, and I don't care who tell it. And what y'all need to do, how many times, Anthony, have you met folk when you know they was lying, but didn't say nothing because you didn't want to hurt their feelings?
Yes.
How many times when you know folk is lying, but you don't say nothing, but you know they lying, Ken, but you don't want to hurt their feelings? As we go into 2019, just tell them, bitch, stop all that lying. Just stop all that lying.
Our children do that to me.
Yeah, just stop all that lying. And then listen, if you start telling folk to stop lying, guess what they'll stop doing to you? They'll stop lying, Kendall, because they know Otis gonna call you out. They know Sean gonna call you out. Ferris like me, he calls you out anyway, baby. Bitch, you lying? Yo, so y'all stop all that lying. Don't let, if you know they lying, just tell them, baby, you lying. And you watch folk when they say, girl, I got a job interview today, but I gotta go to work Wednesday. And I start a new job Friday. Well, bitch, what you doing? You lying. You ain't even working. You in between jobs. You in between jobs. So just be honest. You ain't gotta impress me. But learn to be honest. There's a lot of talking in that room. Let me share this with you as I get ready to close. How much time I got? The way you start anything is the way you gonna have to end it. The way you start it, Kendall, is the way you're gonna have to end it. Now you can't meet me at the bar mitzvah and infatuated with how good I look and giving me your checking account number, bank account number, moving me in, buying me shit, shoes, gym shoes, let me drive your car and shit, and then next week you gonna change the script. You baited me in to get this. When you go fishing, there's a lot of talking in that family room. When you go fishing, you throw the bait, you put the bait on the line and you throw the bait out in the water, right? And you reel that bait in hoping that you're finna catch something. You catch something with that bait you threw in there. And it's just like in relationships. If you're in a relationship and you like this young man and you done all this to make him happy, or this young lady, girl, I'm gonna promise you the world when the world ain't even yours. And that's why you need to learn and listen to what people say. Like the songwriters say, I'll give you the sun, the moon, the sky, the stars, and the heaven. You know, if you listen to the words of that song and listen to the motherfucker singing it, you know that's a lie, because that ain't even his. So how in the hell you gonna give me something that ain't even yours? You done already started off on the wrong foot. I'll mow the lawn, I'll paint your house, I'll cook your food, I'll wash your clothes, I'll pay your rent soon as I get home from work. Well, bitch, you must be working part-time, because full-time, you ain't gonna be able to do all that. So we need to listen to what people are saying to us and learn to read, excuse my indulgence, learn to read into things, because that don't make any sense. And a lot of you all are baiting people in on the wrong terms.
Amen. Pretentious mode.
You're pretentious what?
Mofo.
Pretentious mode. That don't make any sense. If you like me fat. I ain't as fat as you, but I mean, if you like me, you know what I'm saying? If you like me the way you found me. If you can't accept me the way that I am, baby, you ain't for me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you need to learn to give yourself a little more credit and stop trying to make folk like you. Everybody in the sound of my voice, there is somebody out there who like your ugly ass. Who like your fat ass.
You got children.
Who like you with children. Who like your drunk ass. Who like your broke ass. There's somebody out there who like you. Unfortunately, it's not me. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all need to stop living a lie because you can't keep up with that lie. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind taking you to dinner, Tay. I don't mind taking you to dinner. But goddammit, I like to be taken to dinner myself.
Hello.
I like you to take me to dinner too.
Yeah.
My mother used to always say, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, honey. So your money spent just like my money. So if you can't do for me, that means we're not equally yoked. And that's biblical.
That's
this
the
ain't
Bible.
no biblical show.
That's the Bible.
And we're not equally yoked. So stop weaning, stop trying to Tito's and cranberry. Stop trying Tito's, I got a water in the icebox. Stop, look at the water, I got a bottle of water in the ice with my flavor stuff in it. Stop trying to feed poor folk in on false pretenses that you know you can't keep up with.
Amen.
And don't let nobody pull you into a relationship that you know you don't need to be in. Julie, it's a lot of talking in that room in there. If you know, if I'm attracted to you, Gwendolyn, but I know you got a habit that I don't have, that attraction needs to go on out the window. If you a drug addict, Kendall, and I'm not, if I stay around you too long, I'm going to be doing drugs. Well, Otis, what are you talking about? I ain't smoked cigarettes since 2001. I ain't smoked cigarettes since 2001, Tasha Mack.
Say a lie.
I said I haven't. I'm going somewhere with this. Hope the next time you pee it burns. I hadn't smoked a cigarette since 2001. I got a roommate and a son who smoke. Smoke like chimneys.
Get to the point.
I'm on the Lanai, Gwendolyn.
On where?
That's my neighbor. On the Lanai. Some of y'all in the city call it a patio.
That's suburban. That's suburban.
You might call it a patio or a deck. But I'm a suburban deep, so we have a Lanai. And I'm all on the Lanai with my roommates. I find myself pulling a cigarette. I ain't smoked since 2001. I'm smoking and drinking like, ooh, I like the burn. It burns your throat. Guess what? It don't burn no more.
Pray for him.
I just been smoking like, girl, Gwenda, I know you see me. I see you peeking through the window. You ain't seen me smoking, girl. That's my neighbor. I ain't smoked since 2001. But I'm going somewhere with this time. Hanging around folk. When you hang around people, you learn to pick up habits
Yes.
that you normally don't do. And I'm talking for myself. So I told the Lord, now listen. Baby, I've been smoking cigarettes. I had even went and bought me a pack of cigarettes.
Oh, no.
Yes, Gene.
When?
I had bought me one pack of cigarettes. I did. I ain't threw away how I smoked them. But I ain't bought no more.
No.
I ain't bought no more. And then my roommates, I ain't bought no more cigarettes, BK. My roommates be telling me, come on, do you want to smoke a cigarette? Yeah, I find myself waking up in the morning wanting a damn cigarette. Loose here. I bind that devil.
Amen.
Come January, I ain't smoking no more cigarettes. This is still December. Excuse my indulgence.
You got 3 weeks.
But I said this to say that. Being around the wrong people, you pick up bad habits. And I'm not saying my roommate is the wrong guy. I've been knowing him 30 years. He just smokes. It's just something I do. I have a son who's 20, he smokes. That's not something I do. I didn't do. But they don't smoke in the house window. We go on Millennium. But y'all pray for me. But I'm a good example that when you hang around people who do shit, you'll find yourself doing. You find yourself doing stuff that you typically don't do. I don't allow smoking in my house, in my car, and Ferris was with me. One time we was on our way to Atlanta, Georgia. I was the only one in the car with a driver's license. Other hoes didn't have one. They told me, back then I was smoking, Kendall. Oh, they stopped at the gas station, got a whole box of Swishes, because they smoke weed. I don't smoke weed. But back then I was smoking cigarettes straight. And I said, well, since I'm driving, I'm gonna need to smoke. They told me, you can't smoke cigarettes in this car.
Oh.
Now I'm the only one with a license. I'm gonna drive 12 hours to Atlanta from Chicago. And they smoking weed that I don't do. So I can't smoke and drive and listen to my gospel music while I'm driving you to Atlanta.
You should pull it
I said,
out.
okay, no tea, no shame. I called my sister, called my good girlfriend. I said, Ferris, are you home? He said, yeah. I said, I'm stopping by. My luggage and everything was in the car, y'all. I pulled up to Ferris' house, and my other three brothers in the car. Otis, how long you gonna be? Not long. I ain't gonna be long. But y'all can go where you going. Well, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't go. No. If I can't smoke driving you to Atlanta, I ain't even going. Y'all have a safe trip now, you hear? I went on to Ferris' house. We played cards, smoked, and traded everything. Had a good time, baby. So don't let folk put you like that. So I'm saying to you guys, stay away from people if you're picking up bad habits. It can be smoking, it can be drinking, it can be bad attitudes. How many of y'all got folk you be around who just always bitter?
Ooh. Yes.
All right. You shook up the room on
You
that.
got folk around you, every time you see them, they got a problem, they bitter, they constipated, something wrong. A young man hit me up just yesterday. Hey, boo.
It ain't Halloween.
I said, boo? I said, hey, how you doing? How you doing? They said to me, I'm not doing so well. I say, I'll pray for you. They then asked me, did I have Cash App?
Oh. Love offering.
I said, no. They sent me the sad face. Don't let folk make your problem, their problem, your problem.
Amen.
I ain't talked to you in months of Sunday spanking. And you gonna call me wanting some change and gonna offer me a little something for some change. I do believe $20 is $20. But that wasn't one of them $20 nights. They should have called me Friday. But that was that. Stop letting folk lie to you, and the way you start, you're going to end up. And stop trying to run grown folk business. If you grown, you grown. You got a problem, you deal with that problem accordingly. What you all need to do as I close the show tonight, when they come to you with a problem, do like my great aunt told this young lady with 3 kids who came to her house. They rang Aunt Lee's bell and said, Aunt Lee, you told me if I ever need you to come by and see you. Right now, I'm homeless. I ain't got nowhere to stay. My man done walked out on me, and it's just us, me and my 3 kids. And you say if I need you to come see you. And Aunt Lee said yes. I'm glad you came by to see me. The girl said, can we stay in your other spare bedroom? Because Aunt Lee was living by herself. Aunt Lee said no. But I told you if you need me, come by and see you. And right now I need you to shut your eyes and I'm going to pray for you right now. Father, in the name of Jesus, give her a place to stay because Lord knows she can't stay here. Touch her. Give her what she needs. Give her the desire of your heart. In God, protect you and keep you. She said, go in peace. Go in peace. Go in peace. You have to learn to stop letting people make their problem your problem. If you can't afford it, if you can't handle it, I need you to hear this. Yes. If you can't afford it, if you can't handle it, baby, I just can't help you. Just because you called me and asked me for $40 don't mean I got to give it to you.
Hell no.
Don't mean that I don't have it. Hello. Mm-hmm. And it don't mean that if you're going to stop talking to me because I didn't give you my $40, that's good. That's so if you stop talking to me, Gwenda, that means the next time you need it, you won't even be calling me. Because remember, we ain't speaking. So actually, you hoping. You know what I'm saying? We need to learn to let grown folk be grown folk. I tell my children that all the time. If you want to do grown folk things and make grown folk decisions, you got to handle grown folk business. When my daughter got married, when she said, I do, I said, I'm done. But see, you got a husband now.
Come on.
You got a whole husband. And y'all got your own place, y'all sexing up and everything. That ain't got nothing to do with me. No, yes, I love you, but I'm not here to pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to pay your bills. So we need to stop trying to run grown folk business. Just say, baby, I understand. It is what it is. Spanky, stop letting folk call you. They need something, tell them, baby, I'm on a fixed income. And that's for everybody. Because we're all on fixed income. Mm-hmm. And our income is fixed for us.
Come on.
It's fixed for us.
Come on.
Baby, I can't help you. I love you, though.
Preach.
I love you, and I wish you Godspeed. But stop letting people put you in situations because you lend money to folk, then they stop speaking to you. Mm-hmm. They done called you and hound you for that little $50. Then come time to pay it back Wednesday, 4 or 5 Wednesdays to pay it back. They came and they ain't said nothing. If you call them for it, girl, I'm gonna give you your money back. Girl, you ain't gotta hound me. Well, bitch, you hound me from I can get out.
You're wild.
So as we go into 2019, and I'm telling you all this, as you go into 2019, just say no.
Amen.
Just say no. Just say no. Some folk you got in your phone catalog directory, you know when they call you, they want something. You know they ain't called you all year. But you know when they do call you, they want something. So the best thing to do is do like you've been doing all year.
Ignore it.
Don't answer the call. Bitch, you ain't called me all year. But now you gonna call me because you need something? No, you need to call LendingTree.com. And listen, I'm on this Mac Chicago's Heavy Diva, and this has been our 50th episode of Cocktails and Conversation. Right here in the Divas Mansion. I want to tell you, I love you. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Tell me where you're from. Thank you so much for tuning in. We'll be back next Wednesday, same time, with same station. Y'all share the video. Share the video. We got a lot of viewers. Share the video. Tell them where you work. And I want to tell y'all something. Merry Christmas. I love y'all so much. Love you so much. If you're looking and thinking about what can I buy a person who got everything for Christmas like me, just give me some money.
Okay.
Just give me some money, baby. Money is amazing. It can be 25, 50, 75, 100, 1,000. If you want to help the ministry.
It all spins. Come on, the ministry.
Help the ministry.
So give me a call. So listen, I love you. God bless you. Can I get all my orders to come around and say something?
Yeah.
Y'all just make some noise.
You moving
We
again.
love you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Make some noise. Do y'all love Otis Mac?
They lying, y'all. They lying.
Have a Halloween time.
Okay, you're moving.
It's a
Slow.
fun
Slow.
time,
Move it real
bro.
slow.
Move it real slow.
Well, too slow?
You're
Too
moving
fast.
too fast.
Okay.
Right. Go real slow. Make some noise, y'all. Come
Y'all
on.
make some noise. Y'all need to make more noise than that.
We gonna see you on TV.
Yes.
We'll see you on TV.
For my uncle.
And it won't be American Most Wanted. Listen, God, I love you. God bless you. And good night. We got a few things to do at the house. We got some gifts to give away and all that other stuff. I love you. God bless you. Good night. We'll see you tomorrow for our Thursday morning spiritual vitamin. Bye-bye. Thank you, Julian Caterer. Thank you, Brando and Dino from Brando Speakeasy for the liquor. Thank you, Kendall Anderson Videos for videotaping tonight. I love you. God bless you. And good night. Thank you. Thank you. Bye-bye. Y'all make some noise one more time. Them hoes are not getting full.